So with our little Miss B, we're working again with some of these novel items. Ready, Bales? So what we're going to try to work on is a little bit with our agility ladder. So an agility ladder is just a helpful tool to get your puppy to start realizing they have a front and a back end. So it's just something fun you can try. Bailey, find it. So I just dropped a little snack. Might as well have her go find it. So for our little lady, in the beginning when trying something new, I like to go ahead and sometimes do what's called the breadcrumb trail. So this wouldn't be where I'd have to force her through the whole item, but just like I did earlier with that little bucket where I might plant some food down, I just want her to think that it's kind of fun to go in and out of the equipment. This doesn't mean she has to use it to its full extent. So right now the agility ladder is technically flipped upside down because I don't want it to be up and high and sort of off the floor if that's a little bit too hard for her for starters. Nice job. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just feeding Miss B for attempting and going through the ladder. So we're just making it, again, an adventure to go try something novel. So you can see there's a little bit of hesitation in her back end. So she's a little bit unsure about the setup. So as she's working it, I'm going ahead and she's doing a great job going on the funny texture. Ready, Beals? So we might again get her attention. She was doing some really nice puppy push-ups on this earlier. Sit, yes. So right now we are still luring her into certain positions. Yes. And I know we discussed that as she gets more fluid, you will want to fade out that lure. But in the beginning, we're helping her figure out how to do something by using the lure to get her to practice that behavior or skill set. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get her attention. I'm going to see if I can get her to go up and wiggle. So I want to see if I can get her to go ahead and follow my lure, which is again in my hand. I'm going to see if I can get her to walk through the ladder. So if she's a little bit unsure, remember we're going to take our time. We're going to maybe plop some food down, get her to kind of move through it. Yes, nice job. So as she's practicing, we can again lure, see if we can get her to do a little find it. Nice. So right now, again, just something new, something she hasn't done. We want her to think that she can again go at her rate and then have it not be too stressful. Nice job, Miss B. So this again helps your puppy realize they have a front and a back end, because as they're lifting their front and hind legs, they're learning to again work it where they don't forget they have one side versus another. This one again, as they get more fluid, she is a bit small, so we're doing it upside down so it's not as trying for her. If she was a bit taller, we could flip the ladder, again, right side up and work her that way. Ready, Bales? So again, we're going to get her attention. I might lure her with my food, see if I can get her to take a few steps forward. So again, if she likes the breadcrumb trail, that is a nice option where you take a few steps and you plop the food down. You can also do this breadcrumb trail for when you're working with loose leash walking. I like to also work it sometimes as I'm going through different novel environments or sights and sounds. Nice. Good job, Bailey. Ready? So Miss B is a bit tired because we are getting to the end of her day. And I love that she picks different visuals to use them as if they were a target mat, almost like her little settle mat. So if, for example, she is at times choosing to do something other than what you were hoping, if it's a behavior you do want her to master, you can still reinforce it. So Miss B is doing a very nice job going and settling on this crinkly paper as opposed to doing the ladder, which is no big deal. So the main goal is we're just having fun and trying new things. So there's another item that I wanted to try with her too, which is this, it's actually the top to the seesaw. So I just want to give it a try where she could give it a shot. This does have a bit of a wobble or a teeter to it. It's not as extreme as if when it's on its platform. So Bailey, ready? Bailey says, I might want to go to the restroom. So we'll give Miss B a little breather. I'll bring her out for a quick little potty, and then we'll try a little bit more with some of the other equipment that we have on the ground. But towards the end of the day, I know she does get a little bit exhausted. So if you're finding that when you're practicing at home, she, again, is giving you a hard time, she's having a hard time. So definitely lots of little breaks, and just always think to yourself, if my puppy's not doing well, what maybe would they also prefer to do, which could be napping, restroom. She says, I'm going to go check out these toys on the wall. Nice job, Bales. Bailey, come. Good girl. She's like, well, that looked really entertaining. So let's see, she'll maybe walk. Oh, she's doing her paws up on the ladder, or sorry, on the platform. So very nice. Yes. So sometimes it's just even just having fun and not always about having a set goal, but more so just making it an adventure for both you and your puppy. Nice job, Bales. We'll give her a little break out for a little potty, and then we'll come back and do some more.